Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the President of the United States, Douglas Henson.
Thank you, and welcome to this magnificent state dinner in honor of the magnificent country of Finland and your magnificent Prime Minister, Niina Koskinen.
The honor is mine, Mr. President.
As you know, I am 1/4 Finnish on my grandmother's side. I can remember when I was a young boy growing up on the shores of Lake Erie. Whenever the lake would freeze over, Granny would take my brother Paul and I out there with nothing but our mittens and a pickaxe. The old Finnish rite of passage, am I right, Niina?
No, this is the first time I'm hearing of this.
Anyway, in the grand tradition of my Finnish ancestors, we took our axe to the ice, and I guess I forgot to mention that.
I need to speak with the president.
In the middle of his Lake Erie story? Never in all my days.
I don't care if he's reading the Declaration of Independence. I need to talk to him now.
Speaker of the House Phillips, could you please wait for the dessert course?
From that day on, my brother was always known as Chilly Willy. Chilly Willy. Well, I guess that doesn't translate. Anyway, in memory of my brother, God rest his soul, and my ancestors, we will now enjoy this traditional Finnish meal, starting, I'm told, with a salmon soup.
Mr. President!
Hey!
Mr. President, don't eat that soup!
My soup!
What's happening? What's the meaning of this?
Sorry to spoil the soup, Prime Minister, or should I say, Vice President Powers!
What? Phillips! Meddling fool!
My God, Powers. What are you doing dressed as the Prime Minister of Finland? Wait, is this a stag party? Who's getting hitched?
Well, the soup is poisoned. Powers here has his eye on your job, Mr. President.
Powers? Why?
Because of this! Your affection for Finland has made this country weak. Your program to provide salted trout in school lunches alone has nearly destroyed our economy.
But if you're here, where's the real Prime Minister, Niina?
Yeah, I found her tied up in the East Wing movie theater. Terrible hiding place, by the way.
They were showing Madam Webb. Why would anyone go in there?
Hey, I got 2 words for you, pal. Adam Scott.
Take the Vice President away.
You're coming with me, Powers. We have a room for people like you.
Your time will come, Henson. You're just a puppet.
Once again, the world stands in awe of you, Phillips. Your keen senses are still sharp from years of heroic espionage. I need a new Vice President, and you're just the man for the job.
Oh, no. But I just became Speaker. I haven't even used the gavel yet.
Get your game face on, son. Because tomorrow morning I'm telling the world that my top choice for a new vice president is Chet Phillips.
Mission rejected. The story of the world's most secret agents. The backups. Tonight's episode, Nooses Off.
Cast, crew, can you all gather round? I'd like to say something. All right, cast. I know the past few weeks of rehearsal have been a bit rough. Flubbed lines, broken prop dollies, 2 accidental life alert pushings. But when you've been in the theater as long as I have, you learn that these things are good.
As the stage manager, I actually prefer when things go the way they're supposed to.
I know it feels counterintuitive, but in all the shows I've done, the ones with bad dress rehearsals were the ones that ended up bringing the house down. And I truly believe with some focus, the opening night of Camelton Turn Off the Wedding is going to be amazing. Cressida, tell me you just threw up because of how inspiring my speech was and not because you're sick.
I think I'm okay. It's probably just something I ate.
And that's the leading lady down. What was that you were saying, Bowden? About things being amazing?
Skip, can we call it a night? My fingers are going to seize up.
Sorry, McGrath. Something just hasn't been sitting right with me about our case files lately, but I can't put my finger on it. I need a second pair of eyes, and since Gloria is prepping for her mission to Cuba, and Bowden has his opening night tonight...
But we're supposed to go to his opening too. And you promised we'd get drinks first. I am not going to one of Bowden's shows sober.
I would normally object to overindulging, but I do remember what happened when we went to see his production of Annie, and, yeah.
Freeze!
Gloria, it's us!
Take it easy, G.
Alpha Team, strike! Ha-ha!
Don't move, turkeys.
Hands in the air! Oh, bugger. Oops.
Okay, Alpha Team, at ease.
What in the name of the Expendables was that?
Recon, little lady. Strictly need to know, right, Emil?
Agent McGrath, could you toss me my pistol? I seem to have dropped it at your feet.
And somehow I still have toes.
Sorry for the scare, everyone, but we needed the practice. The EMF has been alerted to a stockpile of Cold War-era weapons still hidden deep in the Cuban jungle. Jambo's the muscle, Hermione's the maps.
Oh, dear me. This is a slippery bugger.
Dr. Pickle, I'll give you the same advice Emil gave me. Hold it by the grip and not by the barrel.
Grip, got it. Thank you.
Good evening, agents.
Hi, everyone.
Pat!
Hey, Mackenzie.
Get in here, you sneaky blood tracker, you.
Agent Kovak, is your team ready?
Yes, ma'am. All 3 team members have been briefed.
3. Oh, right. Sorry, Emil.
Wait. Does this mean you're missing Bowden's opening night?
Yes, sadly.
You lucky bitch.
It's all right. Bo understands. I saw the dress rehearsal last night. Plus, I've run the lines with Bowden so many times, I could probably do the play in my sleep.
Agent Kovak, I'm sorry you have to miss the show, but I know you understand the importance of your mission. We want those weapons out of the field, locked up in our vaults until they can be destroyed.
We've got everything all worked out, Section Chief. This operation is going to run like clockwork.
That's right, Chief. Just so long as we don't have to go into the jungle.
The entire mission is in the jungle.
Don't worry, Jambo. That's why we're bringing Dr. Pickle. She has the most detailed maps of the region and access to paths and trails that no one else knows about. We're going to be in and out before you know it. Smooth sailing.
Oh, I swear it's made of jelly.
Pat, let's go.
All right, Zelda. Skip, Mackenzie, see you at the theater.
See you soon. We're in the seats right next to you.
Gloria, best of luck in Cuba. As the director of the CIA, I can't comment on this operation, but as your friend, well, give me a hug.
See you when I'm back, Pat. Chief.
Be in touch, Agent.
Strike Team Alpha, you better head out too. We've got wheels up in 15.
Roger that, boss lady.
Is now a good time to mention I get airsick?
Look out, Cuba. Gloria Kovak is leading her first away mission.
You bring those weapons back, and it would be my honor to catalog and inventory them.
Oh, you've got a deal, Skip.
Oh, you're all still here. Thank God. We're not too late.
Bowden, what's wrong? Who's we?
Hi, Larry Hastings, bass baritone.
Larry?
Oh, come on.
It's an utter disaster. The leading lady can't go on, and we haven't got an understudy. The whole opening is in danger.
What happened?
There was an accident.
Oh, was there?
Was there?
Yes, there was. McGrath, I need the snap-face machine and vocoder ASAP. I need to slap them on Larry so he can go on for Cressida.
You are an artiste, and I but a humble blank canvas. Mold me.
Oh, good lord.
Wait, go back. What happened to Cressida? I just watched another one of her Instagram stories about being gluten-free this morning.
She got food poisoning.
Or did she?
Did she?
For the love of... Larry, what the hell are you talking about?
It's the phantom of the playhouse.
A phantom? That's very difficult to prove through observation and deduction.
Not if you know where to look. For instance, the, sewer.
Larry, for the 100th time, there is no phantom. She ate my breakfast sandwich. And yes, I get my sandwiches from the gas station on 3rd, but that doesn't mean there's a phantom.
Phantom or not, someone could be targeting you.
Who would want to target me?
Critics, audiences, Jared Leto, Balthazar.
No, that's one lunatic we can rule out. He wouldn't dare step foot in a regional theater. He says they give him hives.
Regardless, Bowden, something's afoot. You need to cancel the show until we can find out what's going on.
Not an option. The revenue loss would be devastating to the Playhouse, and I can't lose the press before Abbott and Costello Vampire Hunters premieres.
The show must go on. I hope I fit into Cressida's wedding dress. My doctor says I have the hips of a water buffalo.
This is Lil Skinker calling Big Skinker. The jet is fueled up and ready to go.
Oh. Lil Skinker, I need you and Rand McNally to take off. Repeat, take off. I'll be in touch.
Roger that, Big Skinker.
Gloria, what are you doing?
Saving your show. I know all the lines, and I can fake the blocking. And if there's possibly someone after you, there's no way I'm going out of the country at a time like this.
Gloria, you can't do...
I'm going on.
Always the bridesmaid.
Gloria, you're abandoning your mission?
Of course not. I can do both. I was supposed to run the op from base camp anyway. Only Jambo and Dr. Pickle are needed in the field. I can do the same from here, and we can get to the bottom of whatever's going on.
While you're in a play.
Sure, the part has plenty of off-stage time. Plus, you and Skip can help with the investigation into who hurt Cressida.
Gloria, I can't ask you to do this.
You're not. I'm offering. Besides, we've run through the op a million ways. My team has it completely under control.
Oh, so sorry. Excuse me, Agent Kovak, but have you seen the keys to the jet? Lieutenant Jambo can't find them.
Never mind, Emil had them.
Completely under control.
The house is now open.
Should we have a drink at the bar before the show starts?
It depends what they're serving. That zin they had last time was absolutely pedestrian.
Excuse me, lovely ladies. You two wouldn't be the sexiest spies in the business, would you?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm a golf pro.
Right. Boffo, Sacco, I got it. The whole hush-hush down low business. Gary Kirkman, I'm Bowden's agent. He told me to be on the lookout for some of his coworkers from his day job.
Oh, Gary, we've heard so much about you. Hello, I'm Pat.
Let me say, you are the tallest drink of water this thirsty cowboy has ever seen. Shall we get a drink at the bar? They've got a zin that is absolutely boffo.
We are just going to take our seats. Come on, Pat.
Well, nice meeting you, Gary.
I'll come with you. I assume we're all sitting in Bowden's house seats.
Delightful.
Okay, that's the 15-minute bell. Gloria, we've got to get you backstage and into costume.
Cast and crew are all natural suspects to interview. Let's divide and conquer.
McGrath, lend me the snap face and vocoder. I'll stash them in my dressing room. Who knows who Gloria or I might have to pretend to be.
Do not hurt my babies.
Now, we can't rule out someone hiding in the theater. Larry, show Skip and McGrath around the building, but keep a low profile.
I'm only sorry you won't get to see the play. 2 empty seats right up front will demoralize the cast.
Oh, don't worry. We were able to give our tickets to friends. Well, more like acquaintances.
What great seats! Front row! Boffo Bowden! Sacco Bowden! Hey, look, Pat, I'm right next to you.
How nice!
Excuse me, miss. I think you're in my seat.
Oh, hey, boss lady!
Dr. Wiles, what are you doing here?
Well, Agent Granger gave me his ticket. Said something came up at work.
I should call in.
Honey, sit down. If Skip needs help, he'll get in touch.
Well, where's McGrath?
Also indisposed, but she gave me her ticket.
Athena O'Brien?
As a courtesy to the audience and the performers, please turn off your mobile devices at this time. Any violators will be removed.
Still think the rules don't apply to you, Athena.
Never have and never will. Also, I have a business deal in Cuba that needs monitoring.
Cuba? What business do you have in Cuba?
Oh, that is Athena Corps' business and none of yours.
Tonight's performance of Camilton, Turn Off the Wedding, will run for approximately 2 hours with 1 intermission.
This is about a wedding? Ugh, who would want to marry Bowden?
Go ahead, Athena. Just try and interfere with my operation and see what happens. I've got Gloria Kovak on the job.
At tonight's performance, the role of the bride will be played by Gloria Kovak.
No!
Shh! Or I'll have to ask the usher to remove you.
Cast, crew, gather round.
God, he loves calling meetings, doesn't he?
I wouldn't know. I started doing Duolingo during the 9th one.
Rosen, Stern, let's save the chatter for the stage. Okay, team, this is Gloria. She's going to... Wait, sorry, who are you? Oh my gosh, did production get me an assistant?
I'm Leonardo Bloom, the producer.
The producer? Oh my god, sir, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean...
Relax, I'm used to it. Producers never get any respect. I haven't had a chance to stop by before tonight, but the director told me there had been some mishaps lately. So I'm here to help backstage and keep things running smoothly while Rogelio oversees from the tech box. But, curtain's up soon, so...
Right. So, this is Gloria. She has generously agreed to stand in as the bride for Cressida tonight.
Hi, everyone. Super excited to be here. Bowden walked me through the blocking, but I still may be a little shaky, so any help you can give would be much appreciated.
Great. I'm in charge of set changes, backstage logistics, light cues, hurting the performers, but sure, let me just also hold your hand through the whole show.
Gloria, this is Stella, stage manager extraordinaire.
Oh, I'll do my best not to step on your toes. I'm 80% off book now, and by curtain, I'll be 100%. That's a Gloria Kovak guarantee. You can take that to the bank and invest it in a high-yield savings account.
I like you. Just follow that entrance sheet taped up there and watch for your marks on the stage. Follow that and you'll do fine.
If the world was run by stage managers, by gosh, we'd get things done. And Rosen, Stern, I was here last night. You were amazing as the hot dog salesman and King Richard the Lionhearted, respectively.
You seem okay. But do not mess this up. I have a guest appearance on Zillow Gone Wild riding on this.
Okay, people, we're on at 5.
They say, all sweeping and no play makes Sweepy a dull boy.
What was that, sir?
And that's just old Sweepy. He's just always around, sweeping.
And saying very strange things, apparently.
Don't you worry. I'm just practicing my one-man show. It's about an old theater janitor who's always ignored by everyone until one day he's finally had enough.
Well, I didn't care for that at all.
Are you Gloria? We need to fit you for the wedding dress in the wedding scene.
The wedding scene. Right. I guess we never really rehearsed that one.
It didn't seem like you wanted to.
I just didn't want you to...
I didn't want to push that...
Oh! Agent Kovak, come in. Everything is horrible, dear. Oh, Jambo got detained by customs because all he had in his suitcase was forks and marbles, and Emil was supposed to get the rental car, but the car agency has a no skinks inside policy and...
Calm down, Dr. Pickle. It'll be okay. I'll talk you through.
Kovak, we need you over here now.
While I get fitted for this dress.
And this is the legendary Mauve Salon. They say a young Danny Kaye used to meet Laurence Olivier in here to, rehearse.
He's actually worse than Bowden.
Larry, tell us more about this phantom.
Well, every old theater has its ghosts. I once saw the ghost of Elaine Stritch in a Detroit dinner theater. 10 years before she died.
Yes, but what about this theater? Specifics, Larry.
Oh, you're a Stanislavski man. Well, there have been odd things going on around here. Little things. Lights going on and off. Things going missing. The sound of doors opening and closing in empty rooms.
What sort of things have gone missing?
Food from the concession stand, a few costumes, a couple of props, little things, nothing expensive, forks, spoons, a few candles.
Things someone acting as a phantom might need to survive.
There's almost always someone in the building, especially when a show is getting ready to open. No one has seen anyone who doesn't belong here, except me.
Wait, you actually saw this phantom?
Yes, I was, rehearsing in the lobby when I saw a shadowy figure dash from the concession stand. I pursued him here to the Mauve Lounge, but he had vanished.
And you're certain there's no other way out of here?
Only the door we came through. I think he found a way to the sewers.
We're not in Paris, Larry. Theaters don't have elaborate underground sewer layers here.
This one does. Before it was the Playhouse, this was the old water treatment plant. The entire city's sewer system converges under us.
Boy, talk about urban redevelopment.
Even if that's true, how could he get there from this exitless room?
Through the floor, secret passage in the wall, phantom stuff.
I'm going backstage to help Gloria.
McGrath, wait! I think Larry is right.
Okay, if you're talking in code, this time I really don't get it.
No, I said what I mean. Ever since we met Mrs. Thatcher, I've been trying to use her observational methods. Notice the little things. Look at this heating vent, McGrath. What do you see?
I see a heating vent.
The screws have been taken out. It's just sitting in the frame. And look how worn the varnish is, the top corners. Almost like someone has been repeatedly removing it.
Oh, classic phantom.
Lead the way, Larry. Coming, McGrath?
Through a vent into the abandoned sewers beneath a possibly haunted theater in pursuit of a murderous phantom?
You can always go back and watch the play.
Right behind you.
Places! Everyone, this is Places!
Are you ready, Gloria? There's still time to call Larry back in.
No, I've got this. And I'm sorry about the awkwardness before. I just really want to do this for you.
You keep saying that, but Gloria, you don't owe me anything.
I think I do. I mean, we really need...
Montcrief, Kovak, you're on. Go.
Ah, okay, here we go. What a glorious day at the Jersey Shore this is. Say, King Richard, might I treat you to a hot dog?
It's pretty far down, but I think we can make it.
Larry, you first.
Larry, descend. That national tour of cats did me well. It's safe. Jump down.
Right. Oh.
Let me guess. You landed on your keys.
No, it's just really, really gross down here.
Terrific. Oh, a new low for us, Skip. A new low.
This is just how I imagined the Phantom's lair. Well, I thought there'd be a few more velvet drapes.
This is more Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles than Phantom of the Opera lair.
McGrath, do not eat any pizza you find down here.
Skip, how are we going to get out of here? There's no ladder back up to where we came from.
I don't know.
But this water has to be flowing somewhere. I say we follow it. That's where we'll find our theater ghost.
I don't like it when Larry makes sense.
I'd follow you anywhere, my love. Oh, for the love of Gene Hackman, what is up with the lighting guy? I know my contract stipulates good lighting at all times, but everywhere I went, boom, follow spot right in my face.
I thought that seemed weird. You could have fallen off stage. Do you think it was the Phantom trying to mess with you?
I know the lighting guy, Lou. More likely he just had one too many White Claws. Stella, can you get Lou to cool it with the beams? He almost blinded me out there.
Yeah, I'll radio up to him.
Gloria, I have to go around for my stage right entrance, but keep the investigation going. See what you can find out over here.
Oh, thank you, Five.
That's not the... Okay.
Oh, Mr. Old Sweepy, sir. I have a few questions. You've worked here a while, right? Have you seen anything strange going on lately?
Well, Rosen and Stern were speaking in tongues the other day.
Tongues? What do you mean?
Something about red leather, yellow leather, over and over again.
Oh, that's not tongues. That's just a theater warm-up. Oh, excuse me. How's Cuba, Dr. Pickle?
So, we were able to get the car like you said, but, Jambo parked it in front of a fire hydrant and it seems it's been towed.
What? Okay, go to the impound and offer them 150 Cuban pesos to release it before they log it into the system. I gave Emil the mission per diem.
Okay. It's just that there's another situation also. Emil's been arrested.
And you led with the car thing?
It seems he has a reputation in Havana as an infamous cigar smuggler.
Oh, okay. Emil is probably being held at the station on Calle 21.
You still need me?
Oh, sorry. Yes, Mr. Sweepy, stay there.
Gloria, get ready. You're on in 2.
Oh, geez. Okay, I'm coming.
Okay, Bowden, you got this. You are the Cary Grant of your generation. No one is trying to murder you. Ugh!
Hey, Bowden.
Bloom! Why are you in the stage sarcophagus?
Gotta make sure it's ready for Act 3. Also, there are new pages for this scene. Here you go.
New pages? 4 lines before I go on? How am I supposed to...
No time! You've got this. You're the Cary Grant of your generation. Go.
Oh, well, when you put it that way. Oh, my love!
Darling, you shouldn't be seeing me before the wedding. It's bad luck.
I've come to tell you it's over.
What?
I can no longer avoid my destiny. If Han and Leia are in trouble, then I must travel to Bespin. What the hell is this?
What a funny way to say that you've been avoiding my father.
What the hell is going on up there?
I've seen worse. Say, Pat, you want to come back to my place and watch a tape of Bowden and Annie? It's boffo.
No, thank you, Gary.
Hey, Zelda. My men in Cuba say they're 20 clicks away from the weapons stash.
I'm going backstage.
I'm sure Gloria has it sorted out. If something were truly wrong, Skip would tell you.
I wish I had my CBD pill.
Great idea. I raided Studebaker's stash before I left. Might help the play make sense.
Where the hell is that producer?
I haven't seen him. Go get changed for the next scene.
Bowden, what was that out there?
The producer handed me those new lines just as I went on. When I get my hands on him...
You'll give him a great big hug?
Ah! What are you doing in the janitor's closet?
Oh, is that what this is? I was looking for the bar. I get so lost back here. I don't know how you actors do it.
What the hell were those pages you gave me? George Lucas fan fiction? Gloria didn't have the new pages. She was totally thrown.
I didn't know that. I'm sorry, Guy. The director handed me those pages. He told me to get them to you ASAP. I guess I should have known better than to mess with the creative stuff. Now, off to find that bar.
That's not the way to the... Oh, forget it.
Stella, can you call up to the booth? I want to know why Bowden was sent those fake pages.
Lou, can you put Rogelio on? Lou says Rogelio went to watch from the balcony after the first scene.
So, the person who gave Bo faulty pages isn't where he's supposed to be? Oh, well, that's not suspicious at all.
Gloria, I've got the big tennis scene next. You head up to the lightbox and find out what's up with Rogelio.
On it.
Agent Kovak, hi. We got Emil out of jail, but now Jambo found a lost baby shoe in the street, and, he's crying.
Oh, yeah, he does that. Okay, check the emergency go bag. There's a photo of a corgi in a bathing suit. You want to take that out? And make sure Emil is driving. Jambo will beg to, but he stops at every fruit cart he sees, and you'll never make it in time. Report back when that's done.
All right. My monologue about fracking went okay. No issues. Did you find out anything in the lighting booth?
Oh, no! Dr. Pickle called, and I never made it up there. I'm so sorry, Bowden.
It's okay. I know you're doing 100 things at once. We'll check it out after the next scene.
Right! The rehearsal dinner. The one before the wedding.
Yeah, I hope you don't feel too weird playing the bride.
It's okay. But yeah, we never talked about, when you asked me.
Okay, 60 seconds until go. Remember, Bowden, we're working with real food and drink tonight, so take small bites and be smart about when you chew. No one wants to watch you yap with your trap full.
I know. Gosh, I think I never worked with food on stage before. So let us raise a glass to matrimony, to each other, to this evening, to the oasis of calm that love provides in a mad world. Saboteur! That was vodka! Bottom shelf vodka! Somebody swapped out the Diet Fiji water that, per my contract, was supposed to be in there. All right, where is this phantom? They have the audacity to mess with my opening night. They will feel my wrath, my Agent Gary's wrath.
It's intermission, so we have some time to put an end to this. We can still save the show. We just need to think logically. I don't know where Rogelio is, but he's not backstage, so he wouldn't have had the chance to mess with the drink. So who would have?
The prop master.
Hey, Mr. Prop Master Clyde! We've got a bone to pick with you.
I swear it was an accident. I didn't mean to blow up the quarry.
What? We're talking about you messing with the show. The light cues, the alcohol in my glass.
But I have no idea what you're talking about.
Is that so? Well, we'll see about that. Attack!
Wow!
Get him!
Hey! Ow! That hurts me.
Hey, Zelda. Seems like Gloria's busy, so if you really want in on this weapon stash, I can cut you a good deal, if you ask nicely.
If I find out you had anything to do with any of this...
Ooh, I'd love to chat, but you know how long the line at the ladies' room gets. Be a dear, wouldn't you, and grab me a French 75 at the bar? Mwah, mwah.
Oh, I can't go on. Just leave me here to die in this sea of human waste.
Make that too.
Oh, we must press on. I can feel the phantom upon me.
I don't want to think about what I feel upon me.
Actually, do I feel the water level decreasing?
I think you're right. I mean, back there, I was up to my calf in crap. Now I'm just up to my ankles.
Something must be blocking the flow. Ouch! Are you all right?
Yeah, I just stepped on something.
Oh, me too!
Oh, me three.
What is all this stuff?
It's an action figure. Still in the box. It's a Ninja Turtle.
Ooh, is it Michelangelo?
Limited edition Broadway series? God, they're adapting everything these days.
Oh, let me see that. My God, the legends are true.
Larry?
A few years ago, all of Broadway was abuzz about the latest blockbuster musicale, Teenage Music Ninja Turtles. It was poised to sweep the Tonys.
But...
It closed after the first preview. Right here in the Playhouse. Never even made it to the Great White Way. The producers lost everything. In fact, they made so much tie-in merchandise, the only way to make their money back was to write it off in their insurance.
And then they just flushed it all down the sewer.
Such wasteful pollution. Michelangelo would not approve. But Larry, why was the show such a disaster?
Oh, hard to say. It had all the markings of a hit. Oscar-winning composer, Emmy-winning book writers, and the cast. Kristen Chenoweth, Josh Gad, Ted McGinley. Well, actually, that might have been where they went wrong. Everything McGinley gets cast in is canceled or closes. The McGinley curse, oh!
Is that
a throne made out of abandoned Ninja Turtle merchandise? Yes, it is.
The craftsmanship is amazing. Look at how he's used human waste as some sort of caulking agent. This is the Phantom's lair, all right.
The missing props and costumes, too. Someone's been living down here. Oh, look, on the walls!
Dozens of copies of Bowden's headshot, with the eyes gouged out. There really is a Phantom, Skip. We have to warn Bowden.
Agents, come quick! Look behind the throne! A ladder! It must lead back up to the theater. Follow me, Larry Ascendant.
Sorry, you're going to have to stay in the prop closet until after the show.
We'll deal with him later. I'm due back on soon. It's
The wedding scene.
Yes, the wedding scene. See, I can say it.
Gloria, this doesn't have to be awkward. It's just a play. Granted, someone's trying to kill us while we do it, but we're used to that.
I know. It's just that things have been... Oh, not now! What is it?
Sorry to bother you again, Agent Kovak. Lieutenant Jambo is having some sort of, Vietnam flashback?
Jambo didn't serve in Nam.
I ordered pho with extra spring rolls, and they sent me 0 spring rolls. 0 spring rolls.
Oh, jeez. Okay, here's what you do. Tell Emil to sing Edelweiss, and that'll get him going, and he'll be fine, and he'll wrap
It's
it up.
okay. We'll talk later.
Montcrief, get in the wing. It's almost your cue.
Thank you, Q.
What's your problem?
My problem? Oh, nothing. It's just that I'm waiting for my girlfriend to answer my marriage proposal, and after avoiding it for more than half a year, she takes on the lead role in a play where we have to pretend we're getting married, and it's awful and awkward, and we still can't really talk about it because we're busy trying to track down a killer. As usual.
Right. Well, I gotta go find the props guy.
Okay, Montcrief, pull it together. This is the big scene. Just gotta go out there and knock 'em dead.
Oh, to think that in just a few minutes I'll be Mrs. Camilton. I can't wait. I don't care about curses anymore. I want to see you before we walk down the aisle. I said I want to see you before we walk down the aisle.
Looks like he got cold feet, sweetie.
Oh, Jesus, Athena? Athena, the goddess of wisdom, has made me unafraid to see my groom-to-be before we take our vows. Come out and show yourself, beloved.
He's not coming.
Wow! Are we doing a Rocky Horror thing now? I forgot my toilet paper.
No matter. I shall wait for my groom, no matter how long it takes. And in the meantime, I'll remember how we met. Ah, yes, it was a brisk winter's night, and we were walking.
Oh, what's going on? My head hurts worse than Chris Rock's face at the 2023 Oscars. Why am I tied up? Wait, Bloom? What the hell is this? What kind of producer are you?
I'm not a producer, Mr. Montcrief. I'm surprised you don't recognize your own kind.
IBS survivors?
No.
Oh, an actor! Wait, what the hell is going on?
Perhaps you'll know me by my real name. Ted McGinley.
Ted McGinley? Oh, Christ, I know all about you. You sank every production you've ever been part of. TV, stage, you're the kiss of death in show business.
Secrets of a Tax Inspector went on for 6 seasons after I joined. But that's not as good of a story, is it? And oh, does the public like a story. You're right. I was branded the pariah of show business. Cursed, unhireable. For nigh on a decade, no one would work with me. Not even Alec Baldwin. And then finally, a blessing came in the form of Teenage Music Ninja Turtles. It had all the ingredients of a smash hit. We even had Subway sandwiches producing. It was a dream. And then the actor playing Raphael sank us. He tweeted that he thinks Dolly Parton is overrated.
Okay, wow. Some people just take it too far.
It was too late. Everyone assumed I'd sunk another show.
Oof, that's tough. I really feel for you. But you gotta hang in there. Maybe make something of your own. There's this new thing, podcasting.
As always, you're 2 steps behind, Mr. Montcrief. I took my destiny into my own hands and wrote my own show. My magnum opus. The perfect combination of artistic resonance and commercial viability. Camelton.
You wrote Camelton Turn Off the Wedding?
Of course. It didn't take long for its genius to be recognized. I brought it to the producers at Subway Plus. They showered me with money and contracts, but they still refused to cast me. And they took my name off because I was cursed. They ripped it away from me and gave the part to you. Imagine getting recast with the guy from the Jackass musical.
I thought I was pretty good in that.
I swore I would stop at nothing to reclaim my part. I figured if you were sidelined with the stomach flu, they'd be desperate for anyone who knows your part to step in.
You got Cressida sick.
That was meant for you. I thought if you performed badly, they'd be willing to replace you, even mid-show. But you've recovered from each misstep and foiled me at every turn. So now you've left me no choice but to go on stage as you.
How are you going to do that?
With this snap face machine here. Quite a modern marvel. And you've conveniently included a vocoder. How kind. It's my ticket on stage. And then I'll show everyone just how good I am.
When everyone finds out they won't work with you, there's actor crazy, and then there's crazy crazy. Not even Matthew McConaughey could come back from this.
But they won't find out. Not until I've proven myself. I could live as Bowden Montcrief for a while. It might not even be so bad with Abbott and Costello Vampire Hunters coming out. It does mean there are now one too many Bowden Montcriefs. So one of them has to be taken out of the picture permanently.
What's that you... Whoa! A noose? You are taking this Phantom of the Opera thing way too far.
What's Phantom of the Opera?
You're seriously gonna murder me? Over Camelton? You can have the role! Go on, I won't stop you!
It's too late. You know too much. And you could go to the press at any time.
Stop it.
I am sorry, Bowden. It's not personal.
It's showbiz. No, don't kick the
And so I convinced my father to bless the marriage, sobered up the minister, got my greedy cousin away from my friend the heiress, walked the dog, cleaned the kitchen, memorized my vows, and now all I need is for my fiancé to get here.
My darling, forgive my tardiness, just tying up a loose end.
Oh, thank God. Oh, it's been quite a day, darling. Are you sure you still want to go through with the wedding?
Of course. Come here, my love. I can't wait to hear those wedding bells chime.
Rand McNally to Big Skinker. Good news and bad news, I'm afraid.
Oh, tell me the good news, darling.
Good news?
Yes, the weapons have been secured. But Emil and Jambo aren't speaking, and Jambo says he won't fly the plane until Emil apologizes.
Uh-huh. Where should we honeymoon?
Honeymoon?
I think we should go to Cuba as soon as possible.
Why would you want to go to Cuba?
Because I just love their sandwiches. You know, the ones with jam on and pickle?
Oh, yes, that does sound good. But, what should I do?
Cuba. I knew it. The mission is in jeopardy.
Still time to get in on this deal, Zelda. What say I cut you in at twice market value?
Shut up.
You know, Pat, these two crazy characters kind of remind me of us.
Oh, insofar as the relationship is fictional?
Can't hold self up much longer. shouldn't have skipped arm day.
Oh!
Yes, I knew that tunnel would lead us somewhere backstage.
Oh my gosh, Bowden! Hold on, we'll get you down. McGrath, hold on by the legs, just gotta untie this knot and...
Oh, I can help. I know CPR.
Stop it! I'm not unconscious, you buffoon! Oh, I'm happier to see you than the Nielsen overnights.
We have so much to tell you. We found a lair. There is a phantom.
Way ahead of you. He tried to murder me for a role. And it's not even a Marvel film. He printed out a snap face mask so he could take my role.
So he's
on
stage with Gloria.
We can talk about Cuba all you want, my love, but after we get married.
Right. Now Emil has drawn a line down the jet and is insisting Jambo stay on his side.
You know what I can't wait for, dear Hamilton? Our wedding feast.
What are you doing? That's not the line. I think you mean the hour of our nuptial at last approaches.
Oh dear. I don't know what gesture Emil is making, but I don't think I like it.
And we will eat everything our heart desires. Bananas, Totino's pizza rolls, Cuban sugar ants.
My dear, you seem to have taken a fever. Get it together, Floozy. You're ruining this.
Floozy? Oh, we are gonna talk about this later. All we have to do is eat and make sure everyone is fed so they do not get hangry.
Hangry? Those aren't the lines. Get it together. You won't like it if I have to make you get it together.
It's for Emil. What is wrong with you?
That's it. You will not ruin my play.
Gloria!
Get away from her.
2 Bowdens? No one told me there'd be clothes.
Gloria, get away from him.
It's the Phantom.
No! Well, yes, McGinley is Bloom. And Bloom is the Phantom. Finally, the truth comes out.
Just in time for the grand finale.
Look out, he's got a gun!
Gloria! Let her go, McGinley. It's me you want.
I want it all. This stage was the setting for my greatest failure, and it should have been the setting for my greatest comeback. But you ruined it all. You and your friends and your woman.
Unhand her, you fiend.
What? Who's that?
Larry Descender!
Hide, Kiva! Good distraction, Larry. You have messed with the wrong bride, Buster. You thought you could impersonate my fiancé? Not with my friends here to support me. Not with Saint Hermione watching over me.
Oh, yes? Hello?
I just remembered an old saying my grandmother passed down to me. If you're ever in a pickle, give Emil something to eat, and he'll apologize to Jambo and fly the plane out of Cuba.
She must have been from the old country.
Ugh, this is the worst play ever.
You wretched last-minute replacement! You ruined my show!
Agent Kovak, it worked. Emil ate a Pop-Tart, and now he's like a new man. Or skink. Anyway, we're taking off.
But you, Mr. Bloom McGinley Phantom, will not ruin my wedding. You're under arrest, and my mission is complete. I can do it all. I'm the bride, and I'm in love with Hamilton. This is my life, and dear Hamilton, my love, if I have to spend my whole life with just one person,
then I want to spend it with you. Everybody, jazz hands.
Hamilton. They liked it?
As you am.
Go back to Oz, Larry.
Agent Kovak, you and I are going to have a long conversation about proper missions procedures and biting off more than you can chew. But 2 missions completed in one night, thousands of miles apart. Excellent work.
Thank you, Section Chief.
So, Athena, guess you'll have some unhappy customers when they don't get their weapons.
Cuba? You thought I actually had my people on that? Oh, honey, arms dealing is so 3 months ago. I got the heads up the weapons were up for grabs, but do you know how much money I'm making now that I'm in tech? Please. Besides, who do you think tipped off the EMF?
What?
I heard who the other parties angling for them were, and, well, let's just say they're better off in your vault. You're welcome.
But here comes the man of the hour.
You're the stars. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No autographs, please. Oh, who am I kidding? Autographs all around.
Say, Bowden, is there a cast party or something? I'm starving.
There is, but to be frank, McGrath, you smell like crap.
We could definitely use a shower and a series of tetanus shots.
Tell you what, head back to your place, shower up, and Gloria and I will come over with cheesesteaks for everybody.
Oh, I never liked you so much.
Ah, sounds good. Can I get mine with lab-grown meat?
Bafo Sacco. Say, Pat, can I give you a ride in my Ford Focus?
No, thank you, Gary. I'm going to let my wife drive me.
Bafo! Who's your wife?
Gloria, I have to grab a few things out of my dressing room. Care to join me?
Yes. I think it's time we talked. Okay. Let's talk.
First, the easy part. You were great tonight. Like, blows my mind amazing. Now, the less fun part. We need to talk about the proposal. I know it's uncomfortable, but I almost died, and we need to.
Okay. You're right.
Gloria, it's okay. You can say it. You don't want to marry me. I thought we were both on the same page about what this was, but if we're not, and you're not sure about me, you need to tell me.
No, that's not it at all. I love you. You're it for me, Bowden.
So you do want to marry me? This is getting more confusing. If Ashton Kutcher is hiding somewhere back there, I swear...
The thing with us getting married, it's not... How do I... Oh, jeez.
It's okay. Take a second.
I do want to marry you, but I don't think you should propose to me.
Tell me why.
One night in grad school, I was deep in an all-night study session. My brain was absolutely fried, and I needed a quick reset. I'd heard about this show Acquaintances, so I watched the first episode. And there was that scene where your character thought the monkey was running the antique shop, so you were haggling with it, and...
That was improvised.
And I just burst out laughing. I was running on about 50 minutes of sleep, in no place to laugh. But you did that. You're amazing, and I see it in you. I know you're going to be in amazing films and go to premieres with huge stars, and I also know that I can't go on that journey with you.
What do you mean?
I'm a full-on special agent now, and I'm committed to it. I can do real good, and I won't walk away from that. And you're a part of the EMF, so you're a part of my world. But when it comes to all the Hollywood stuff, the flashing cameras and paparazzi, I know how important it is to you, but I can't commit to your life the same way you're a part of mine. It's imbalanced, and it's not fair to you.
You can be part of both worlds. I'm an actor. I still go on missions and...
And you're an actor, first and foremost. I'm a spy, first and foremost. I can't do what you do. You can walk both worlds, and I'm fully in this one. And I want it that way. But I almost missed your opening night tonight, and you deserve someone who can commit to your big moments, to holding your purse on the red carpet without fielding calls the entire time.
It's a satchel.
I didn't say yes because you deserve to have someone with you through all the premieres, the awards. Because they're coming, I know they are. And I know that's a mission Special Agent Kovak might have to reject. So when you asked me to marry you, it was what I always wanted. But it was also at the worst time. Terry Millionaire was about to beat us, and we thought we'd lost Skip to the dark EMF. And then we were Private Eyes, and things just got so crazy, and I wasn't ready for this to end. So I didn't bring it up. But I was being selfish, and now we're both at the precipice of something big. Neither of us should have to sacrifice that. And I need to be honest with you. So this is me, being honest.
Gloria, you're the most astounding, incredible woman I've ever met. But my God, you can be a bonehead sometimes.
What? I'm doing the noble thing.
You think having to miss premieres and photo shoots is a reason I wouldn't want to marry you? Or that high-achieving famesters is the only type of actor spouse to be? Hell, Seth Meyers is married to a lawyer so unknown, even he doesn't know her name. I could be like Dolly Parton.
Are you sure that's what you want?
Hell yes! If it means I can marry you, that's what I want. End of discussion. Plus, it opens up award ceremony +1 spots. You know McGrath would kill me if she never got to try appetizers at the Golden Globes. And oh my God, Skip and Werner Herzog would have tons to talk about. I can't believe this is why we've been skating around the subject.
I'm sorry. Oh, I know I should have said, but I was just scared and... Oh my God, I've just been so stressed.
Oh, hey.
God.
It's okay. Come here. The good news is, now I can unfreeze all those bakery orders. We have cakes to taste, DJs to politely listen to until we decide we're going with a band.
That's the other thing. I don't want a big wedding. I'm sure the whole 300-person wedding with ice sculptures and 6 flash mobs is what you've always dreamed of, but we're secret agents. Things need to be on the down low. We saw what happened with Chet and Athena's volcano wedding. I couldn't bear it if someone got hurt. But if the big wedding is a deal breaker, then I totally understand, Bowden, and it's...
Say no more. No big wedding. We'll elope.
Elope?
This weekend, if you want.
Oh my God. You really mean it.
I do.
Well, then, Bowden, there's just one more thing.
Oh, no. What is it?
Ask me. Again.
What?
Ask me again.
Oh, okay then. Gloria Kovak, will you marry me?
Yes!
Mission Rejected was created and produced by Pete Barry, J. Michael DeAngelis, and John Dowgin. Associate producer Paige Klaniecki. This episode was written by J. Michael DeAngelis and Paige Klaniecki and directed by J. Michael DeAngelis. It starred Chris Klaniecki as Skip Granger, Nazli Sarpkaya as Mackenzie McGrath, Dave Stanger as Bowden Montcrief, Paige Klaniecki as Gloria Kovak, Faith Dowgin as Section Chief Zelda Anders, with Kirk White as Chet Phillips and Katerina McGrath as the mission voice. Also starring Ashley Banks as Athena O'Brien, Jill Ivey as Prime Minister Niina, and Bob Killion as Security Guy, Clyde, Jambo, and Gary. Guest starring John Dowgin as President Henson, James Garde as Vice President Powers, Rebecca Serfass as Stage Manager Stella, Julia Duffy as Cressida, Shannon Perry as Dr. Pickle, J. Michael DeAngelis as Larry Hastings, Ben Ifring as Head Usher, Kristen Noreen as Dr. Wiles, Tim Sherburne as Leonardo Bloom, Dave Serfass as Old Sweepy, and Sarah Ray Werner as Pat. Music by Pete Barry. Sound editing and mixing by John Dowgin. Do I resent having to read an extra long cast list when my character doesn't even appear in the episode? Well, let's just say this is normally where I would tell you to visit www.patreon.com/missionrejected to support us. Instead, I'll just say this has been a Portrait production, copyright 2024, Extraordinary Missions Limited.
Thanks for coming, everyone. Now, in this mercurial entertainment landscape, we all know how important it is to find fresh, innovative content with a clear perspective. And of course, we want any content we produce to fit the Subway Plus brand. So $5 and a foot long, am I right, fellas? Okay, we've had some small hits and a little buzz, but I think I've finally found something that's going to take the next Subway sandwich streaming service to the next level. It's a one-man show, and we were lucky enough to get the genius behind it to come perform it for you now. Please welcome Old Sweepy.
Thanks for having me, ladies and gentlemen. I present to you 'Tis a Pity She's a Mop Bucket, the story of a janitor who's had enough.
Another quality podcast from the Porch Room.